Hello everyone, I am the great Snail Gun here, and I'm gonna make a video. I am gonna be reacting to the video made by SCP Illustrated. That is called the SCP-610 Illustrated Part 1: The Flesh That Hates. Sorry. Now I'm gonna start it here.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for your patience. This SCP is the biggest one
Oh yeah. By the way, I do not own any of this. I am only making this video. Please no copyright.
done, and as a result, I'm going to be splitting it into 4 parts. I've done 80 plus drawings of this SCP, and they take a very long time to do, but I don't want to keep you all waiting for weeks and weeks for another upload, because I want to upload regularly and I want to keep you all entertained. If you want to keep updated on when the new parts are going to be released, just follow any of the social media platforms, because that's where I regularly upload updates. Without any further ado, let's get straight into this.
Okay.
Item SCP-610.
The Flesh That Hates.
Object Class Keter. Description. Initial reports of SCP-610 came direct from the Russian government through undisclosable channels. These reports consisted primarily of disappearances of farmers in the region and were not considered until the local police, followed by the regional police, and finally a government-dispatched agent, all failed to report in within a 72-hour period. A small military contingent was dispatched to the area and quickly withdrew, at which point the Foundation was contacted to investigate. The area of SCP-610 effects is close to Lake Baikal in the southern Siberia. Areas of known infection are marked on the map provided to us here. Containment perimeters are marked in blue surrounding those infected areas, and as of present, no further locations have been identified. Incursions into the perimeter must be reported prior to conducting, confirmed during exploration, and debriefed on immediately following return. SCP-610 appears to be a contagious skin disease, at first with symptoms including rash, itching, and increased skin sensitivity.
Weird.
Within 3 hours, the disease will cause blemishes resembling heavy scar tissue to form in the chest and arm areas, spreading to the legs and back within an additional hour,
That's weird.
consuming the victim completely within 5 hours. Exposure to higher temperatures vastly decreases the time for contagion to spread, and complete infections have been recorded occurring as little as 5 minutes.
That is very weird.
After the completion of the infection occurs, the victim's life functions will cease for approximately 3 minutes, after which time they will restart at 2 to 3 times the activity rate of a normal human. Following this, the scar tissue on the victims will start to move of its own accord and grow at a rapid rate. Normal human features begin to disappear at this point under the infection,
So it becomes
and the path of mutation appears to be largely random. Subjects observed in this stage of infection have been reported as growing 3 or more limbs of a type, such as arms or legs. The head may become misshapen and elongate or widen out, and parts of the subject may split open from which additional branches of flesh will grow. The duration of this stage of infection is unknown, and not all subjects appear to progress to the later stages. Under unknown conditions, an infected individual will cease moving and place itself in a location it deems suitable where it roots itself.
Nope.
The fleshy growth on the victim will then begin to spread itself all across the surrounding objects it consumes.
Flesh the slug.
Such objects do not spread the infection as living creatures do, however, and the effect of prolonged contact with these objects is recorded later in this document.
I dare you to touch
It is
that
assumed
thing,
that this
whatever that
behavior is
is.
to create an area hospitable to continued growth of the other infected. Observation of life infected by SCP-610 by staff is impossible. Those infected with the disease immediately seek out aid as natural human impulse, resulting in
We're talking about
unintended
something else for a while.
infections.
Okay, we're back to the
Those
video.
infected pass the scar tissue
See a
phase actively
spider!
and aggressively
What happened?
attempt to infect anyone approaching them within an undefined
Looks
area.
like its face got
It has been
blasted.
established that should an infected be capable of sight and observe an
Or
uninfected,
just a missile
it will
launcher.
proceed towards them. If the infected has lost the ability of sight, a range of approximately 30 meters is considered safe.
30 meters?
Observation of SCP-610 infected settlements has been established using artificial methods such as remote robots.
No.
The data returned from these observations, coupled with the openly aggressive nature of the infected to attempt to spread SCP-610, has resulted in the Keter classification. However, so long as nothing is allowed to enter or leave the infected area, it is considered a neutralized threat. Of concern are the cavernous areas beneath the infected settlements that were discovered during the exploration, and attempts to get research personnel into these areas are underway. Special containment procedures. Due to the vast area of infection,